See all of them all laid out. I don't even think all of them are on camera. There's some more just laid out there. That's some of my puppies, all Anatolian shepherds with no flock to shepherd over, like no sheep or anything like that, because that's the building out process of the homestead and all of that. We were so close to being prepared over on our other property with um with getting sheep. We were about to I was that week I was about to purchase the electric fencing and all that other stuff, and then this place, purchasing a house. So all of those funds went to purchasing the house. TJ, he has sheep for me. There's another brother online that has sheep for me. He was supposed to be going to a refuge training class and he was going to bring the sheep down, but then we slowed down the process, which I have to email him about getting those sheep, making my way up there, or are we meeting halfway or something? I don't know. It's going to happen. We need sheep, we need goats, we need everything out here. But what this video is about is kind of about communication, something like that. The communication, like not by radios, not by uh, telephone. No, well, not by radios like walkie talkies and stuff like that. Not by cell phones. None of that stuff. Like short range communication like that. I don't know if y'all heard that bird or if the microphone has all of that stuff blurted out. I mean, blurred out, but like talking to all of these puppies. I I learned when we went out to Montana to train with Saw, like the importance of a whistle. I always kept the whistle on me. If y'all don't know about my EDC, I keep one right here, and I've had this one for years. That whistle right there. I also have one that is on my pen right here. That's and you see, their all their tails are starting to slap because they're like, there's a whistle going off, but it's not the whistle going off. And over time, I just dive into stuff on the internet when I have time to. I really haven't had time to recently, doing things on the internet or researching things on the internet. But earlier this year, I was on the internet and I saw something about a shepherd's whistle and was like, okay, what is a shepherd's whistle? Oh, you could get all of these different tones, and then you have all these people in the UK that herd sheep, and they have their sheep herding dogs, and they got their shepherd's whistle, and they bleep 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 bleep, and then the dogs are like ha 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 ha, getting all the sheep to go where they want them to, but it's using a shepherd's whistle. It's amazing. If you get a chance to, please go and search that out. It's amazing to see once you have uh, that training time with your dogs and the skills and ability to use a shepherd's whistle, because it's just great. You see them, they they're using the whistle from like quite a distance away. It's in visual range, so the shepherd can see the sheep, they can see the dogs, and even sometimes they're up and over another hill. But once that shepherd starts using the shepherd's whistle, the dogs are like, oh, they lay down, and then beep, they're up. Then beep, one's down, one's up. Beep beep. Then one takes off this way, pushing the sheep. Beep beep beep, and then the other one takes off that way. Beep beep. Then they both turn in. And beep. Then they lay down. It's awesome. I want to get them to be able to do that instead of them just roaming all over the mountain and being gone for a day or two. And now they like to go to my neighbor's house and I have to use my shepherd's whistle to get them to run down the driveway so I'm not having to go on his property and disturb him all the time. But they know my whistle, not this one, not my pin whistle, it's this one, my shepherd's whistle. Recently, I should have looked up uh, who it was on this video had asked about what is that thing on your neck. It reminded me of Pastor Joe Fox because Pastor Joe, he uh, he started seeing me wearing this, not knowing what it was, whether it's like a Norse mythology symbol or something like that. Let's see if I can find that person's comment. If the internet wants to act right here, let's see. No, no. No, 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 no. Mother, family, value, integrate, videos. I don't see it. Oh, the joyful cottage as what is around your neck in this video. And this is a shepherd's whistle. So, again, like I was telling you about the shepherd's whistle, it is a very interesting looking thing. Matter of fact, let me take this off. Come on. Just made a necklace out of some paracord. Those are the knots that I'm using. I am not a knot guy. Uh, I watched the video and then figured it out, and now this one opens up. If you're a knot person, you know exactly what type of knot this is, and I need to make this a little bit longer so I have more give on my neck. And then this one up as I drop that in, stick this one in here and you pull it tight and it doesn't come out. Uh, oh, why would you wear something like that? That's a paracord that could hook around your neck. Well, all of my extensive years of training jujitsu, I'm not afraid of someone choking me or even getting anywhere close to my neck. That's not really a problem. If you grab it and start pulling on it or twist it, it's like, okay, well, I know how to defend from stuff like that, have all these years of experience and knowledge, and it'll give me a chance to grab one of my SOG knives, cut that, start stabbing you, turn and shoot. And that would be the end of you grabbing my paracord that's around my neck. But back to the shepherd's whistle. This, let's see if it will focus. I don't know. Kind of looks like it. But it says the Acme, oh, I've chewed on it some. Made in England. This is the shepherd's whistle. You see, it has a hole going straight through and there's a gap there. Now, you can't just, it doesn't work like that. It's the weirdest thing. So I ordered it. I'm and it's not working. It's not doing anything. So I had to look up videos on how to use this because it's not like a standard whistle where you just stick it in your mouth and blow. Doesn't do that. So there is a special mouth technique that you have to use and do with this. So if you were to do a rock scream but keep your tongue in your mouth, so you but keep it in here and press against the bottom of either your teeth or your lip, you would then, so say this is my tongue is up against my teeth, and then you're going to put the whistle here so it forms an air pocket so the air only goes over in this hole and out the front. Why it works, I don't know, but it actually does. And the reason why I went with this instead of just staying with that one or all the whistles that I have on all of my other gear, those are for alerts to either find me or something like that. This, I want my team to actually get and start to practice and train with, because there are people that can do hundreds. There I've seen, I think I'm up to maybe 10 different tones with this whistle, and I'm learning more every day, learning different techniques and everything, but there are some that are all over the spectrum with tones and uh different noises. So if you were in a non-permissible environment and you needed to communicate to your people, and you weren't good with whistling with just your lips, and you got together a signal and code of using whistles like this, you could communicate massive amounts of information just based off of the whistle. So like I told you, you take your tongue, you put it up to your teeth, the whistle here, and then you blow. So it goes like this. And then all of my puppies just started standing up because they know and are trained to this whistle right here. One of the things that I'm I've been, like I said, been practicing on is using the placement of the whistle on my tongue. Like if you move it up here, it makes a deeper tone, and their tails are going crazy. So I'm learning different things like that. I Earlier today I looked and saw that there are some people that they will do this and hum at the same time. I don't know if it's coming across any good. And now they're like, what is going on? Are you telling us to do something? I'll try and do this a little bit easier so it's not peaking the microphone. So I'm going to try and fix the audio later on, but there are so many different tones and commands that you can do with this whistle. That's the newest one that I learned, that whole humming at the same time. But that this is something that I'm going to have to get better with. I'm working to train them with it for certain commands, which they are getting very good at, and they react well to it. They don't react to this whistle, they don't react to my pen, but they do react to my shepherd's whistle. And then once I finally get some sheep on the property, being able to get them to move the sheep and get the sheep to move and react to that, that's going to be good. And if my team decides that they want to work with these so we can communicate, if we're in a environment like this where it's wooded areas, mountains, and you need to get a noise or message to someone at a distance without using radio, so you can't necessarily, you could kind of guess where the sound is coming from, but if you have the technology to spot someone and their radio transmissions, you don't want them to be pinged at all. uh, Another thing on, what is this, on Amazon, this is where I initially got it from. They have some in different colors, but this is the one that I got, and it is currently out of stock. They have metal ones, they have different shaped ones, but this is the only one that I've tried and it's been working out good. I need to get some more so I can have it in different places, see if the metal ones give off a different tone and how they work. So if you have a shepherd's whistle or you train your dogs off of using whistles, let me know. If you have more questions about this, I don't have any much more information about this except for what it is, where I got it. I'm going to put the link for the one that I have in the description on this video, and I'm going to continue to work with them and get them to respond. Good puppies. Good puppies. So that's about it. Three of them came. One decided he needed to scratch himself, and Silverback over there, which I think he's out of shot. He must know because I'm doing a video that I really don't want him to come over because most of the time he'll run over uh and like, what's going on? What are we doing? I don't know what's up. What's going on? Are we eating? Are we doing this? Are we doing that? That's what Silverback is all about. He's the boss of the property, except for when his mom is here, Milk Dud. So y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. Shalom.